Hello everyone, Ekanov here. Welcome back to Xenogears. When we last left off, we were talking about Kislev, and I was talking about going and doing things between episodes, but I'm not going to do that. Why, you ask? Because there's a few things we missed. One of them is going to cost us 20,000 G. Yep. And it's not exactly for something that... I'm terrible at this. Not exactly for something that we want. But we're going to have to deal with it anyway. Now, there are two dungeons. There are two post-game areas. Other than the final dungeon. Well, not post-game, but late-game areas besides the final dungeon. That you need to go to. Or should go to. One is the lighthouse that we went to. And we still have business there. And the other is called June Man Island. But we'll get to that in a bit, because I didn't do something really important. I failed to realize what this here was. So this woman, yes. Yeah, we'll buy them. Alright, 20,000 G for the lot. No haggling, no discounts, so pay up. Forced to pay 20,000 G. Thanks, they're really delicious if you grill them. Ah. I know nothing? That's okay. Because we can now ride this platform. This is something that I really missed. Because I didn't realize it was here. This gives us access to a whole nother part of Shivan. Particularly, this is the strange old grandpa Chew's precious treasure. I wonder what happened to him when Chevette crashed down to Earth. I haven't seen him. His treasure, can we just take it? I'm sure he won't mind if we borrow it. Vivid turban. Speed shoes, that's one of the good things that's here. I don't know where I know there's some items here. Just borrowing it? Hey, it's not like we're grave robbers or anything, right? So, don't hex us or haunt us, okay? Please, we're begging you. A hero costume. A Hercules ring. So there's a few good things in here. From what I understand. Received a Yamato belt. Received a wizardry ring. What's the last one? It looks like a bunch of little kids' toys all lined up. It's pointless to take such things when we don't even know what's going to happen to this world. Oh, you... I swear there's something really, really good in here. If I'm not mistaken. Okay, so this isn't exactly where I was planning on going, but we got a bunch of good stuff. Like speed shoes. That's it. Nothing else matters. The speed shoes. Because that's going to help us a shit ton. I do mean a shit ton. But what's through here? Because I know you can find and talk to... Is this the prison? No, this is where they are. And there's nothing in here, right? No, nothing in here. So, to my knowledge, there is somewhere in this weird-ass crashed ruins of a ship a more upper echelon area. Actually, I may need to check something out. Blah blah blah. Exit to the choo-choo room, blue tables. Overlay. Southwest. So if I jump over here, it's not like we're born just to die. What's going to happen to us now? To this world? We can't carry on without at least drinking. It's scary and lonely. I didn't realize we could get through here. Which leads to somewhere different? Plenty of good men are dead now. What kind of doctor am I if I can't save people dying right in front of me? Why should an old man like me survive that? A town with prisoners... How boring, but then again, the world itself is like a prison. Hey you, it's freezing in here. Can't you do something? It's not good for my complexion. No, apparently it's not good for your complexion. I'm heading southeast. Not my planned destination, but... Hey. We're in a crashed version of Shivat. Why couldn't they have crashed somewhere warmer, more tropical? You're not my dad. Lance. Hans, is that you? You're alive. Yeah, you too. But if you're here, that means the Fames sank. The angels attacked. The Fames withstood the onslaught of Reapers, but was defenseless against those angels. Hardly anyone got out in time. They went down with the Fames. What? By the way, where's the captain? What happened to him? The captain said he'd watched the end of the Fames with his own eyes. The captain's dead? No, that can't be. No, the captain's alive. He's the kind that never kneels over. So what's happened with you lately? I didn't know you had a son. The kid who just left seemed pretty angry about something. I'm embarrassed you just saw that. I got married just before the Fames went down. Her name is Anna. She's my wife. She was saved by the Fames when the ships were attacked by Reapers. Unfortunately, that's when she lost her husband. Don't misunderstand me. It wasn't out of feeling sorry for her or anything like that. Or, well, perhaps it was. I just wanted to protect her, that's all. If you call that feeling sorry, then I suppose I don't mind. The captain teased me mercilessly. He said, "What a cold guy like you seducing a widow. Just make sure the kid doesn't hate you." Huh, huh. Guess the captain was right. My stepson doesn't like me, but I'm hoping someday... I see. Boy, you've changed. Huh. You've changed too, Faye. I don't know how to explain it, but as for me, well, I don't know what it is, but I guess I've always had someone protecting me. Hans. Faye, I believe that one day the captain will come down that stairway, tap, tap, tap with his cane, and he'll say, "Hans, it looks like we'll get our hands on a priceless treasure." What kind of face is that? You don't believe me? Huh. This time it's true, honest. Maybe someday. Hans, it looks like we'll get our hands on a priceless treasure. What kind of face is that? Captain! What's this shouting? Captain, cut it out, you fool! Do you know how much I was worried about you? Ha! I've been telling you all along. Don't get it? Don't you get it? Now listen. Men of the sea, never say die. Dun dun dun! Yeah ha 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 ha! I'm awesome. You're such a... Hans, this time it's true. It's an island with buried treasure. It's called Dune Man Island. You know how I mentioned another dungeon? This one. An ancient hero defeated a monster there, and now the legend has it, his fabled sword rests there. What info do you have? Do you know where the place is? What about a ship? Don't know where it is. Don't have a ship. Don't worry with details. Don't you know that attitude of yours is why that kid won't take to you? That's none of your business. Well, by the time that kid actually decides to like you, I'll have managed to get a new ship. Till then, give it all for your family, lad. Give your family the love they need while you still have the chance. Yeah ha ha ha. I have to check something. Okay, I don't have that. Okay. Ah, yes, that is something that I need to do. I need to, in Gears, remove the Kishin sword. There is a very good reason for this, because we can now get it upgraded. Yep, that's cool. Everyone down there, they're the only ones happy. So, okay. It hasn't been that long since my husband died. Please don't think I'm a loose woman, but it's because of this man that I... And what do you have to say? Oh, some fleshy woman on the Fames taught me a card game. Do you want to play? You can get some dolls for beating this kid at this game, but it's tough, to my knowledge. Yes, I am a chicken. It's a very difficult game. Wait. Town without prisoners? How boring. Being in the world is... Oh, you? I wish you were my dad. Wish I could call... Gah! That's a laugh. A walrus with a penguin for a son? Gah! I'm not a penguin, I'm a dolphin. Oh, Hans is a penguin. My dad is a dolphin too. Oops, forget what I just said. I didn't mean to call him dad. Who would want a father like him? Gah! And what's he say? What, how did I survive? Don't worry about those minor details. If you worry about such things, then kids will hate you. Just like they hate Hans. Well, that's not very nice. I know that there's someone in here, around here somewhere. Maybe through here? No. There's someone around here somewhere that will give, after we do something at the lighthouse. No. Southeast. So it's probably that woman. And there's a drunk here. Everyone's gonna die. Booze, bring booze. Okay, so the store has a bunch of... Into the northeast door. Northeast door. Let's find the northeast door. Because northeast door is this one. Can I actually take this thing somewhere? Oh no, this actually goes somewhere. Takes us outside. Whew. Into the cold. And Zephyr's up here. The snow keeps falling, softly covering up everything in this world. Our sorrow, our defilement, our mistakes. If only we could wipe away these things as easily as that. What have I been pursuing for these past 500 years? By the way, how's the person you rescued from Merkava? I heard he recovered consciousness. Yes, well, at first he lost his faith in himself, but now he is better. Ka has revived himself. He's found some real meaning in his life. If he decides to fight on our side, then our total fighting power shall be greatly increased. Ka, please listen to me. Right now we must forget about being friend or foe. We all must support one another regardless. Right now we need your help. I am just trash. A reject. Stop feeling sorry for yourself and pull yourself together, man. Hugo, what are you... Trash? Reject? You can take pity and call yourself that all you want. But what about them? Are these women stupid or trash or rejects too for believing in you? The reason why you helped the girls who had no one to turn to may not have been that noble, but in spite of that, they stuck with you. Do you know why? They know you better than anyone else. They know the true kindness that exists inside your heart. They know because they want to be loved. That's why they won't leave you. Ka, do not make them into trash or rejects that you speak of. Commander, all of you. Needless to say, you are not trash or a reject. We know that better than anyone does. I didn't realize that what I've been looking for was so close to me. I'm sorry for not realizing sooner. Oh, Commander. He has a harem! Why the fuck does he have a harem? He must be like a way better guy than he seems to be. So much has happened between him and I. When this battle ends, I want to face Ramses one-on-one in sport, not war, as a martial art. I am sure he wishes the same thing too. Perhaps. Faye, may I ask you something? About Ellie. What if, even if we break Zora's spell, she doesn't return to normal? Ellie will be back to her usual self. I will go on believing that. But if that doesn't happen, I will still... Well, let's just say I'm prepared for that too. You don't have to do this if you don't want to, you know. Your opponent is the person you love. If you decide to quit now, no one will blame you. To quit would be meaningless. All that I have fought for and all that I live for would come to have no meaning at all. People should be free, with no one bound by others and no one binding others. Inside of me there is a part of me that desires that freedom, a part of me that gives me hope. So I shall fight to win true freedom, for we are still alive. We fight to live, that is the reason why I fight. It's proof I'm human. I promised my father and myself too, that I would free Ellie from Deus's binds, that I would save her. I understand, so let's keep believing and hope for a miracle. The snow keeps falling, softly covering up everything in the world. Yep, this is just the same. As long as it doesn't make me see that whole scene again, it's all sweet. That's the extent of it, I guess. There is still a few things left to do here. Yay! Okay, so I actually am looking these things up. Oh. Because there's something that I could have gotten that I don't think I have. I got a check. It's about talking to Midori. Faye, I was scared a little. Right. So, at the start of the game, sometime, I know this now, you can get, if you search around Citan's house, you can find Midori's ring. But apparently that's not what... I won't find that here. Okay. Back to the north door. North door besides the gear clerk. Okay. I'm trying to find special things. Like our ultimate sword. North door? Oh, you can't even see that one. Wait. Can I get on gears in here? No, so, okay, that's fine. In the bowels of the ship, there's a single person. I'm a celebrated gear weapon specialist, but lately there's been no interesting work. There's no men with enough guts to ask me to forge them a weapon to fight Deus. If you bring me a nifty sword, I can forge it into something truly amazing for you any time. But it won't work for anyone rude enough to ask me to check a weapon while it's still equipped to their gear. Oh, the Keisha. You sure have a novel sword. Looks interesting. Let me take a peek. This came out great. It was like turning plowshares into a sword. Use the sword and make Dersiner's Legion pay. Kishin's sword was enhanced. Received Kijin's sword. The Kijin sword is Citan's Gear's ultimate weapon. Before, the Kishin sword would increase our attack by 10. This increases it by a further 90. So yeah, it's bloody good. Now he's sort of on par with the Xenogears. Is there anything else we need to take care of? And no. Right, I also want to do the next part in a little side quest that we have. That's not really going to do much. Because I'm pretty sure I just have a gold bullion lying around. I hope I've got a gold bullion lying around. Because we only have to use one of each. You remember that guy that we gave the gold nugget? Well, he still wants more stuff. He's further in. Nope, didn't find anything. Always felt like it was just beyond my grasp. Hey, you have some gold bullion there, don't you? If you give it to me, I'll try and dig a little more. Otherwise it looks like I'll have to give up. What do you think? And hand it over. Okay, I'll get digging right now. Expect something good. Right. We've done the whole choo-choo thing. We've gone to Tara's house. We've got the manly mantle and the goddess robe. Alright. Okay. So now our destination is back to the lighthouse. But before that, because honestly, I don't need the holy pendant all that much. Actually, we're gonna do this to Emeralda. We're gonna give her the speed shoes. Half time between turns. And what you'll note is that she will be effectively in booster mode. Now where's the actual exit? The actual exit's here. And we're going to be heading back to the lighthouse. We still have to head to Dune Min Island later, but that'll probably be in next episode. The lighthouse has disappeared! Oh no! But don't worry, we can just go there again. There's a few things in the lighthouse that are worth our time. Firstly, there's a lot of enemies that drop scales, especially with the trader card on. Which will be very helpful. Especially if we have Emeralda just blasting things really quickly with ether. Cheap ether nonetheless. But there's something else here. Something specifically for Emeralda. We wanted to bring Emeralda here. Because that will change things. That will change the entire game. Believe it or not. I don't know where it is, but there is something somewhere that we have to find. But first, as you can see, she's got red glowy stuff. And she's got ether blasts. Right, I shouldn't be using the lightning one, I should be using the fire one, it's the quickest. I forgot. No fussing around, no messing around, everything works. And we get fangs. We don't want fangs, because fangs are worthless. Well, they're not worthless, but they're not worth that much. The cat's back? Hey, is everything okay with you? You just want attention, is that it? Ah, you're a cat. You want attention, I understand. Yes. But you're interrupting my recording! Griffins, these guys, they don't give the best rewards if I recall correctly. But I have a very fast Emeralda who is going to Thermogeist them. Twice, probably, before much else happens. Ouchie. That must have hurt. Come on, that should have taken him out. Oh, come on, don't hit the fast one. Griffins are stupidly fast. Then again, of course I don't have to worry too much about anything because at least I gain ridiculous amounts of at least I have ridiculous amounts of Omega Souls, so at least I don't have to worry about EP ever. Apparently what I'm looking for is something like a manhole, but it's a bit tough to see in this map. Whoa, these things. I hope Thermogeist works on these, because they might be some of those weird enemies that require a weird solution. Nope, they don't require a weird solution. They just die. Yay! Enemies that just die! Give me scales, give me scales. You don't have scales. Damn it! The one time when I want Crocus. Well, we know where that store is. Is this what I'm looking for? It looks like we can get out of here get out of our gears and go in on foot. Okay, so this is actually very important. This is what's really important. And you have to bring Emeralda here. Or at least that's what I believe it is. Because, as you remember, this is the city that we could see from Emeralda's place. And it's a train station. And that's a train. Good thing it's not running. But there is an item in it. Oh yes, the Z charger. You get a Z charger here. And actually, Z chargers, to my knowledge, may actually be even more useful later in the game. If you do a certain build. That reduces agility by a shit ton. Maybe don't do that. It does reduce agility by a shit ton. So much for that being a good idea. Screw it, keep agility. And then again, speed shoes will probably offset that enough that I won't care. We are Where are we? Where are we? It's a memory. It's a Christmas tree. And it's past Ellie and past Faye. Kim. Congratulations, Ellie. Another year has come and passed. Yes, Happy New Year's, Kim. I don't know what it is, but just now, you sound like an old person speaking. Now, well, this time last year, I never thought the war would come this far. Yes, but we managed to get by without getting involved. But it's not over yet. Why, at this very moment, people are still dying. Let's start talking about this. Let's not dwell on the past year. Not at the start of a new year. Yes, well, today, at least, I want to spend a day without worrying. Stupid idiots, a bunch of fools. Kim, you're too loud. I don't care if they hear me. All the people here are also fools. Kim! Think about it. What's the purpose of fighting each other on such a tiny planet as this? Fighting out of fear of being hunted into a corner? Rushing in to fight as if there were only so many reserved seats to the right of life? Starting a war is stupid. Inciting it is also stupid. Killing people as an act of terrorism or as a protest against wars that kill people is just as stupid. You're all fools. Kim, I felt sorry for that child, but I don't think people Irvine destroyed the generator with that intention. They don't have any other way to express themselves. The government is the one to blame. Is there a good enough reason for the child or though? Is that a good enough reason for that child or those dead people? It wasn't much of an operation. It was difficult, but there was enough chance to win. We'd have won if we had better equipment. The child would have been saved if there was electricity. It's not just that child. 5 people died in my hospital. The ICU didn't function. Stupid, just fools. Human creatures are meant to live. Why do they want to die out? Why do they strangle themselves? Humans are defective creatures, a bunch of fools. That's why genetic damage is up lately. The birth rate is also going down. Only 30 years to live. Nature, this planet, won't allow humans to live any longer than that. Am I a fool too? Huh? I had a physical at the hospital today. They said I can't have children because of hereditary genetic damage. I can't create life. I am a creature waiting to become extinct. Am I also a fool? Dot dot dot. It's no good. It's not gonna work. Somehow we must break the spell or the humans on this planet will die out. No, I don't care about humans. Life itself will be ruined if we don't do something. Some pure life, not cursed. A pure life. Is this what caused them to make Emeralda? This is the new spirit vessel that will break the curse. It hasn't awakened yet. The form was created by nanomachines, but neural simulation hasn't been done by the assembler tower yet. Its physical stability stable, but doesn't function as a living creature yet. A nanomachine colony? No matter how many times we rewrite the hereditary codes, the impression embedded in our bodies cannot be stopped. It was necessary to pursue this further. We had to recreate the molecular actually the atomic level, by referring to the structural patterns of you and I. This child holds our future and possibilities. Can this child be the angel who can give us more time? Good question. I'm pretty sure you both die soon. I remember. Long ago you, Kim, died. Right before Town died. It was because soldiers of Town tried to use me. That's right. The memory in my soul that was left in me for your sake. While I being held, Krillian told that the ultimate work of art that technology gave birth to. Yes, I knew I was a thing. Look, my body. Different from Maria, Margie, and Ellie. Human imitation, but different. Kim and Ellie said I was Angel. Yes, you are the child I or Kim wished for. Kim has been part of me in my blood, passing his memory down the generations for the past 4,000 years. Existing for the day that the child who Kim was never able to embrace for so long would be born. Faye, thank you. Thanks for being substitute Kim till now, but it's okay. I'd be strong and make Kim and Ellie proud that I their child. What? Faye? Body so hot. Faye? Hold me tight. Don't let go. Faye? Body... She grew up. I became adult. I not get in your way anymore. And Emeralda just changed. Her stats didn't change to my knowledge, but her appearance did, and probably how most of her moves look on ground. Speaking of which, I never learned all of her death blows. So that's a thing. Now, this is really important because Emeralda becoming an adult is key to you getting a certain item. Emeralda growing up is probably the most important thing in the game. Weird, isn't it? Now that I think about it, a Z charger would be useless on Emeralda, who's never going to physically attack in her gear. It'd be useful on Faye or Ceton if they're using the low fuel gears. That's a bit of a nuisance to get out of. Now we want to get back in our gears so we don't die. And we want to head out. Because for now we're done with this area. I plan to come back in my own time, fight a bunch of croakers, and grind a bit of cash. Or maybe just deal with dragons. Special options, still got the fixed frame. What happens if I boost her? That sword does nothing. That kick does something. Booster doesn't seem to do much to Emeralda. It doesn't actually boost her speed. Actually, I think it made her slower. Okay, this dragon seems to be tougher than the last one. But it still takes 3,000 damage from that. Actually, I've never seen any of her deer blows. And her gear. There's a lot that I haven't seen from Emeralda's gear. What's airbrush? Huh, that's pretty cool. And that's a dead dragon. And Faye levels up pretty well. Now, if only every enemy dropped money. Or something of monetary value. I don't want to get into a fight that quickly unless it's with the ones that are going to help me. Another dragon? Let's get the heck out of here. I don't want to fight dragons. They're not giving me any good loot. I may be better off to fight them without the trader card equipped. Because I think it reduces the drops from enemies that aren't specifically gonna drop something good rare. Something rare. If they don't have a rare drop, they won't. Or at least that's what I think it might be. Anyway. We have to fly back all the way back to the Crash Yvette, or the whatever the base is called. Let's get on this. Well, that's just among many things that we have to do. Among the strangeness of things that have happened, we've had Emeralda grow up. She's a real girl or something like that. Become a woman somehow with mad science. This may have changed. I'm digging like crazy. I can't wait till I find something. Okay, he's still going at it. That's fine. Where's it that I have to do this? In here. No, that just leads outside. Nope, not that one. Keep trying. You'll get it eventually. Not that one. That one just leads out. Ah, it's the one by the bar. One behind the bar that we have to go through. At least I think so, anyway. Are you the one? Hey you, it's freezing here. Can't you do something? This is not good for my complexion. Nope, not you. Is it you? Everyone's down and they're the only ones looking happy. Annoying, isn't it? Oh, actually I know where it is. Yeah, you're not a loose woman. He just really pushes your buttons, so to speak. Now, I just gotta find the prison. Because it's in the prison. I think this is it. Yep, this is the prison. If we go through here, down here there is a woman. I have a stupid son, you know, he used to fish for a living, but one day he said he saw a merman sitting on the sea floor. Since then he hasn't gone out to sea, he's become a landlubber. We haven't seen him these past few years. I don't know what he's doing now. Hey, you have a rare stone there, too. Is it a mermaid's ear? Mermaid's ear? They're tough to find. And you, girl, you have the most amazing eyes. Like they're an ocean treasure or something. So let me borrow that stone for a bit. Long ago I used to be a famous designer. See, it's ready. You can take this. Good luck. Just don't get taken in by strange men now, love. And we received mermaid ring. This is a special item for Emeralda. And since we're going to be doing very little on foot, I can just put it in this slot here. That's the mermaid mail, which is fine. Where is it? Where's the mermaid ring? Mermaid ring, mermaid ring. I could put the goddess robes on her. Wait, it's... Oh, that's... Okay. That's actually really awesome. Because we can boost her ether and ether defense dramatically. Isn't that impressive? She's no longer very fast, but you know, that's okay. We'll just sort out the holy pendant for speed shoes on Faye. But she now has ridiculously powerful ether. Effectively like 140 ether. Anyway, that's everything for this episode. My name's been Aknov. Hope you've had a good time, and a good night, or something like that anyway. Next time, we'll be taking on Dune Man Isle. Whatever's there, see you then.